Nobody sees the version of you that's barely holding it together. Not the version that posts the smiles all over social media. Not the version that answers texts with the smiling emojis. Not the version that shows up and does what needs to be done every day. They see the function in you, but not the version that sits in the car a few extra minutes just to breathe before you walk inside. Not the version that stares at the ceiling at night trying to figure out how you got this tired and exhausted and still have to do it tomorrow. Still got to do it all over again. Not the version that keeps saying, I'm good, because it feels easier than explaining what's really going on in your life. That version of you doesn't look broken on the outside. But that's what makes it dangerous. Because people assume that if you're still moving, you must be fine. Only if they knew, right? But survival isn't the same as strength. And just because you haven't fallen apart publicly doesn't mean you're not carrying too much privately. So here's a truth that I've learned in this process. The strongest people aren't the ones who never struggle. They're the ones who keep showing up while they're struggling. But you can't live in that space forever. It will drain you over time. At some point, you don't need more pressure to perform. You need permission to be human again and know that it's okay to do it. So if this is you right now, and you're still standing and you're still showing up and holding it together for you and all those around you by a thread, don't mistake that for being okay. It just means you've been strong for too long without support.